Okay, I'm here. Hello everybody, my monitor suddenly died, so that was a little bit scary. Yeah, we are going to go live in about 20 minutes. And we've got some real or fake, we've got some really cool stuff for you actually. And we're just going to have a bit of a chat. And Frank is also going to say a few more bits and bobs. I have been programming Frank quite vigorously. He's not going to present the show just yet, but I'm building up to that, so hopefully he will do. So yeah, stay tuned. And if you're already in here, say hello in the chat, which is that side. I always get that wrong because I see it over here. It's over there. Over there. Yeah. The top of my head has gone. I'm splinched. So we've only got 2 minutes and 20-ish seconds to go. This is going to be a good one, so stay tuned. Oh, I crashed the music, sorry. How amateur. Well, we have about 15 seconds, so I know this is a little bit early, but let's go. I'm not sure whether this is going to work as a special effect. Look. No, that didn't work at all. But hello, everybody. Yeah. Hi. I know I'm a goon, I'm a clown, I'm a professional clown. What am I talking about? So, hi. And welcome back to Real World Magic. Let's go over to the dungeon because I feel very uncomfortable right here.
Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary unicorns, please put your hands and hooves together for the man of the magic, Neil Trigger.
Hello! Hello, everyone. Don't stop. No, don't stop. Hello everyone, welcome back to Real World Magic, where we make your life more magical. My name's Neil Trigger, I'm going to be your magical host, and we have 0 people watching according to my stats, which keeps on going up and down all the time, so I'm going to ignore that and just pretend that there are people out there. I'm hoping there will be. I think there are people watching. You have been over in the chat, and yeah, I know YouTube keeps on screwing up the stats. So let's go over to chat and say hello to everyone. Hello everyone. That was quick and easy. Right, Shiverous Tube first in chat with a massive hello! Hello to you. Kaylee Christensen is in the house. Faith Evans is here. Hello. Rick EO, I think you're still around. I think all you said is howdy all, and then you haven't said anything since. So hello to you. And Dark Thief said hello briefly, and I don't know whether you're still here either. So I don't know, my stats are going a bit funny today, and I think I might just need to refresh just so that I can see whether or not anyone's actually here, so I'll do that now. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you all of the sort of awesome stuff that's been going on in my life. So I've got one of these, which I know you can't see, but basically it's a bright green thing. It's a morph suit, and I've been playing about with it. You probably saw the floating book earlier. The cool thing is I can put it on in parts, and Janet Gent's here as well. Hello to you. So I can put this on in parts. So this is the glove section, and what that will allow me to do is to do silly little special effects like this. Ooh, it's a floating book. Yeah, so that's basically what they did in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, I think, where they handed books to someone who then took the book and it floated off. So you sort of put it up like that on a shelf, and it then sort of floats off on its own. Yeah. I need to do that a lot more slickly, but it's something like that, and then it just goes whoop off on its own. I don't know. So I'm going to be using this morph for special effects, and I'm also doing an apparition lesson, a real life apparition lesson using special effects. It should be fun. So that's coming up on Real World Magic at some point. When Hermione was returning the books, yeah, I think it was in. Actually, no, it might have been in Goblet of Fire when they were doing the revision and sort of putting things up, and she was going, "It's only because you're the chosen one." That might have been it. I don't know. But yeah, when Hermione was returning the books, anyway, that's when it was. So yeah, cool. So I've got quite a few little groovy bits and bobs for you today. So I feel very uncomfortable without Frank. So I'm going to get Frank into the room and say hello to you. So hello, Frank.
Hello.
Hello. You're looking more, not quite as Christmassy anymore.
No.
No. Is there a reason for that?
Yes.
Yeah, what's that reason?
I'm a Whistlephant.
Yeah, you are a Whistlephant. That's cool. So I hear that you have been programmed, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, to do some groovy little things.
You need to program the buttons properly.
Well, I have programmed the buttons properly.
Yes.
So hopefully you'll be saying some cool stuff.
I've been doing a lot of thinking lately.
Have you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, go on then. Do your thinking.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The interrupting elephant.
The interrupting elephant. Was that you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure it sounded like an elephant.
No.
No, it sounded more like a horse.
No.
No? What was it then?
I'm a Whistlephant.
Oh, so Whistlephants sound like that.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Knock, knock.
Okay, who's there?
Control freak. And now
Okay.
you say control freak who? Go on, say it. Control freak
All right.
who? Go on.
Right. Is that the whole of the joke?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm funny.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm not sure that I've introduced myself, so I am Neil Trigger. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I am Neil Trigger, this is me. Yeah. Actually, Frank, I'm sorry, you don't have one of these, do you?
No.
No. So do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes.
What's your name?
Frank.
Brilliant, yeah. And
I'm a Whistlephant.
you're a Whistlephant. Aspak! Hello, you're back again. You're a big fan of the channel. Hello, thank you very much. He trumped. He did. There was actually a joke about Donald Trump, but you're not going to say that again, are you?
No.
No.
You messed up again.
Yeah.
You really do need to pay more attention.
Do I?
You need to program the buttons properly.
Well, I've only got 32 buttons on here.
Yes.
Yeah, so sometimes you're not able to say certain things, are you?
No. I forget.
Well, it's more down to running out of buttons, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you ask me a question? Yes. Okay, go on. Of course you can. Everyone can ask me a question. If you're going to ask me to say something in a different language, it's not going to happen, though. You can ask me a question. In the meantime, though, I am going to do a little bit of real or fake, so I think we're going to need to say goodbye to Frank. Goodbye, Frank.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And we're going to go on... In fact, actually, before we do that, I think we're going to say... if anyone wants to support this channel, please do over at patreon.com/realworldmagic and visit my website at realworldmagic.net. There's also an Etsy shop as well that I'm promoting quite heavily in time for Christmas, and I'll show you all of this sort of merch stuff that you can have a look at, so you can have a King of Farts hoodie. I've recently found my Three Broomsticks t-shirt. I was going to wear it for this, but never mind. We've also got a poster like this. Well, we've got lots of different posters. We've got this sort of thing and that sort of thing. All hand drawn by me on my wonderful iPad that I got from my fantastic wife for Christmas. And also these sorts of things. So there you go. I pressed it deliberately right now. Are there any real or fake? Yes, there are. There will be some in a moment. So yeah. What's my opinion on magic? In magic? On magic? I'm not really sure what you mean. I love magic. I love all sorts of magic. I do magic tricks as well as spells and all of that sort of stuff. All of it's fair game on this channel. So yeah. Let's get rid of that one, I think. Yeah. And praise these wonderful people. These are my patrons who help me out every single month. And it's not just financial stuff. They help me out with loads of cool stuff. You're not obligated to, but these guys really do. They're brilliant. Chivalrous Tube especially has helped me out an awful lot this week. He helps me out every week, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not going to say what he did because I'm not sure even he knows what it is yet. And I don't really want to spoil the surprise. But needless to say, it's going to be instrumental in an upcoming video. I don't think even he knows quite how I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Or what I'm going to do. So, yeah. Great work on potions. And oh, thanks very much. One Kaylee had on her channel was really nice. Oh, thank you very much, Rick. That's really cool. Yeah, so if you haven't already seen it, actually, Kaylee did a review of one of my potions on her channel. So head on over there and check it out. It's Kaylee _ Christensen. Yeah, it's really good. I'm going to get rid of these wonderful patrons for a moment. Thank you very much, though. They probably deserve one of these, don't they? I need to turn up my speaker so I can hear it. There we go. Yeah!
Ew, boogers.
No. I did that one as a bit of a reminder. So, Ew Boogers is all about the Polyjuice potion that I tried to make. I think I told you about this before, maybe. But I used to use like a thickening agent, which I thought would probably work. And I know that a lot of potion makers on Etsy and other sorts of stores do this sort of thing. They thicken it up using I think it's called a dysphagia powder, and it mixes with water to make water a bit more viscous or a bit harder to go down the wrong way. So easier to swallow but harder to choke on. And it's really good for making water still taste the same but be really kind of gloopy. So it doesn't taste disgusting at all. It's actually okay. And you can add it to milk and you can add it to all kinds of different things. The only problem is that after a while, because of what it's based on, which I think is like a sugarish kind of thing, I think it's like a starch or something like that, it starts to ferment, which is not a good thing.
Ew, boogers.
And it kind of goes a little bit fizzy to taste, but not that you should be drinking it after a couple of days anyway. But yeah, it starts to ferment, and if you put it in a bottle, because I put it in several bottles, this is probably the worst one because it's like, this is green, so it's going to be green screened out. This is a witch bottle. We've also got, whoops, I'm destroying our printer. That's even worse. God blimey, look at that. So that's a moon bottle anyway, and yeah. So I put it in one of these bottles, and it just blew off the lid because it fermented. It started producing gas and increased the pressure, blew off the lid, and the gunky stuff that I'd made, it looked really good, but it went everywhere, and it was horrible. It was like,
ew, boogers. Proper
boogers. Yeah, it was gross. You now the first wizard. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I am now the first wizard? Is that what you mean? Still got 8 watching. That's good. Yay! I don't know. I mean, I can see the chat, and I can see this graph that's constantly going up and down like this. But it just drops to 0 a lot of the time. So I can see now we should maybe have 5 people watching, but I don't know. I don't know whether that's accurate because a second ago it was 0. So whatever. You now, I don't know what that means. Aspac X37, I don't know what you're saying. I don't get it. 7. Okay, so Janet Gent's giving me an update. It's cool, don't worry about it. I can see actually 8 up at the top there, and then 5 down here, and then 2 there, and there's lots of different numbers all flying about, so yeah. So I think maybe we should have a bit of music. Ooh. It's back to 8 now. Cheer up. Hey, I'm fine. I'm cool. Yeah, you know, it is raining. It is... Whoa. Oh, man. So if I do that, then that's not going to work. That's rubbish. I guess I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I can see what I'm doing, so it's fine. So, let's all talk about Harry Potter. I'm kind of taking a leaf out of Kaylee's book here, because I used to do a whole load of like pre-programmed stuff, and I just think that you guys would prefer if I just interact with you, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of the witch, but if you do want to visit Patreon or my website or anything, then please do. If you do go to realworldmagic.net as well, just while you're there, you can sign up to my newsletter, and I do give away stuff for free. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I've given the people plenty of notice, hopefully, that I'm going to be giving stuff away. I've contacted all the people that buy stuff from my store, and I've given stuff away to them. So, yeah, if you want to do that, please do. That'd be cool. Right, so... The first magician like Harry Potter, was he? Okay, I did not know that. That's cool. Good piece of trivia there. Right. I didn't announce that at all. Let's do real or fake. Yeah, so let's do some real or fake, shall we? Now, I've got a whole load of, well, a couple of little bits and bobs, but let's start off with this one. This one is, quite genuinely, this picture is taken from an exhibition at the British Museum. But is it real or fake? Let's see.
Real or fake?
Let's see this one. What do you reckon? This one is a mermaid. And it's genuinely, this is honestly taken from the British Museum. But is it real or fake?
Real or fake?
And we'll get Frank in here to answer that in a moment. I'm just going to do a little bit of tidying up. Won't be a second. There you go. Chivalrous Tube says real. Janet Jen says real. Rick EO says fake. Okay. Now the question is not, is it from the British Museum? Because it is definitely from the British Museum. That is actually true. But is it a real mermaid or is it fake? Dun, dun, dun. Aspac hasn't voted yet. Come on. You can't change the rules now. Yeah, I can because it's my game. Right. All right, shush. Okay, let's get rid of that one, and I'll show you. Ariel has let herself go during lockdown. You know, man, she looks pretty rough. Don't go body shaming, that's rude. So, what do you reckon then, Frank?
I'm afraid it's a stinking fake.
Yeah, it's actually a stinking fake. It is in the British Museum, and it does look like that. It has been taken a photo by the British Museum to look like this. However, it's a copy of the Fiji mermaid, which looks like that. The Fiji mermaid itself was a famous fake. It was part sculpture, part taxidermy of a fish, and it all kind of came together to make it look... It was a mermaid probably about that big, so not very big really, but it was actually a very famous fraud. Olivia, hello. You don't get it. What don't you get? Let me know. Yeah, so we're doing real or fake at the moment. So, yeah, this is actually a part real fish, but also a little bit of sculpture and a little bit of taxidermy and using leather and folding it and doing a shrunken head, which I don't think I've actually covered on this channel much. but how to make a shrunken head out of leather. And you can do it. You can actually shrink a human head. You need to decapitate them first, so don't do that. You'll get in a lot of trouble if you actually do it, but you can do it. You sort of slice down the back of the head, pull out the skull, shrink. Yeah. You boil the head for a long time, and all the cartilage melts, and the collagen all bonds together and shrinks. So, yeah, it does look weird. It is a fake mermaid. It's not real. So, it's a stinking fake. Okay, moving on to this one. Now, this one I found on Wish.com. Yeah, there's your first hint, Sherlock. This is a mask of Santa Claus. But is that what you get or not? What do you reckon? Is that real or fake?
Real or fake?
You don't think we need the details of how to shrink a head? No, probably best not. I did see a documentary on it, though. And I don't quite know where they got the head from. I think it might have been a pig. Yeah. So Janet Gent says this one is fake. So this is a listing on Wish.com. Is that what you get? The first clue with Wish.com is that, for example, this wand that I bought from Wish.com was bright banana yellow before I painted it myself. This is Hermione's wand. It's a fake. I am going to be buying the real one at some point, but I haven't yet. So that's Hermione's wand. It came literally banana yellow. It was absolutely god-awful horrible. Hope so, but I'm guessing it's not. Oh, Rick, you cynical chap. No, you're absolutely right, mate, to be honest. It's... Right, check this out. Yeah. So that's what it actually looks like, which isn't as bad as I thought it might be. But, yeah, from that to that. That to that. I mean, the eyes themselves are kind of the main focal point of that picture, I think. And you don't get it. You don't get that. So I think that's really rubbish. And do you know what really grinds my gears about this? I'll show you this. Because this is what I wanted to buy from an advert on Facebook. And this is what was provided to me. Or this was what was advertised to me, I should say. So I wanted a mask that made me look like this old guy. And it was advertised in such a way that said, this is the actual mask. And they took it off, so it was like pretty legit. It was like, yeah, look, this is me before and after. And that's what it looked like after. And I thought, for the price, that's a bargain. And it was like 40 quid, right? They didn't refund me. You're going to love this. Check this out, right? I'm going to go off the camera just so that you can see the full effect. Hold on, I'll be back. Yep. There we go. Hello, everyone. The mouth doesn't even open. Look at this. That and me. Are you kidding me? £40 for this. £40. I don't mind too much that the eyes aren't quite right, but they're nowhere near that. It's just nowhere near. So yeah, if you're going to buy a mask that's supposed to look like this, it shouldn't look like that. It's bloody awful. So yeah, it grinds my gears. Really does annoy me that if they sell you something like that, it ends up looking like that. If they sell you something, if they sell you something like that, it ends up looking like this monstrosity right here. I mean, for goodness sake, you can still see the glue on the eyebrows. Look, can you see that? Oh. What's worse is that PayPal haven't refunded me.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, not in a good way. That's like...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is it COVID friendly? It bloody well should be. It took about 8 weeks to get here. Yeah. So annoying. Davika, hello to you. Hi. Welcome. I'm just ranting about the stuff that we buy from various places. In fairness to Wish.com, this one was not advertised on Wish. It was advertised on Facebook. And I should have known better because I've been reporting quite a lot of adverts And especially around this sort of time of year, about Halloween especially, there were lots of adverts that showed these really cool products that just did not exist. And I knew that they didn't exist because they were showing footage of things that didn't use that method. So they had a talking pumpkin, for example, and it was a physical pumpkin that you could buy that would be able to talk. And then they showed footage of an actual pumpkin, a real flesh pumpkin, that was talking, and it was so annoying because the way that they got it to talk was by projecting an image onto it, and yet this product suggested that it had a projector built into it to allow it to talk. And I just thought, well, that's footage from a company called Atmos FX, and I know these guys because I've contacted them several times. They've contacted me. We've been emailing. I know them, and it's really bloody annoying that these companies take their footage and say, here's a product and it looks like this. It doesn't look like that because that's a totally different method of doing it. So really look out for that sort of thing, because it drives me mad. And if you're going to be buying anything for Christmas, don't buy this sort of thing, because you'll get that sort of thing. So yeah, that's end of my rant. But you can always buy some stuff on my website. Nice little segue there, wasn't it? Yeah, you can buy some stuff on my website. So there we go. That was Real or Fake for today.
Real or fake?
Pardon me. There is a little bit more real or fake, but I don't actually have any pictures of it. So I can talk to you about it, but let's go back over to the chat over there, which is why I look here. Which Harry Potter part is your favourite? Oh, good question. I do like it when Bellatrix turns to stone. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool part. For me, I really loved the time travel in book 3. I also really liked Dobby in the books, and I really hated him in the films. And that's an unpopular opinion, I'm sure, but yeah, didn't like that. And I also didn't like the fact that Winky was completely removed from the entire series in the films. It's like, who's Winky? Yeah, I know that there will be some people who've only watched the films and they're just like, I don't know who Winky is. So there you go. There was a Dobby one. A Dobby what? Yeah, a Dobby what, Rick? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Is there a Dobby Mask that looks like that and you end up getting this? Because, I mean, to be honest, that is a really eye-catching, good-looking mask, in my opinion. I really like that. But if I received that, I mean, it's got a pointy beard. On this one, it's not a pointy beard. It's a big, full beard. I like it. But on that one, oh, no, it's just not right, is it? Anyway. Yes, so there is some Harry Potter news out there at the moment that Mads Mickelsen is taking over from Johnny Depp. I should have a hurrah thing. That was supposed to be a hurrah. So in order to not derail Fantastic Beasts, and I don't know what this next one's called. Not the Crimes of Grindelwald? The Redemption of Grindelwald? I don't know. The War? Something. I don't know. Debbie is an ugly bug. Dobby is an ugly bug. I can see why that might... Maybe you don't like Dobby. Or Debbie. I don't know who Debbie is. Debbie is an ugly bug, yes. Dobby's not a pretty guy. But to be honest, if you saw this and you wanted that, you know, the equivalent for Dobby, I'd be pretty disappointed to get something like that about Dobby. I mean, I don't know how anyone can charge £40 for that. I could make something like that for a hell of a lot less than 40 quid and it would be an awful lot better. In fact, I might. But that's for another episode, I think. Oh well. Yeah, so the whole idea is that Mads Mickelson, who I didn't actually find a picture of Mads Mickelson, so who is this Mads Mickelson anyway? Mads, M-A-D-S, Mads Mickelson? I don't know. Apparently he's an taking over from Johnny Depp. Let's have a look. MADS, Mads Mickelsen. Right. So who is Mads Mickelsen? Shall we have a quick gander? Fine by me. Right. Oh, that's the guy, is it? Okay. So I'm going to show you guys what this is. Oops, wrong one. And go. Yeah, so this is Mads Mickelsen, apparently. And he's going to be taking over from Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. Or is he? What do you reckon? Is that real or fake?
Real or fake?
So, let's have a look. Mads Mikkelsen is taking over from Johnny Depp in the next Fantastic Beasts film, but is that real or fake? It's too big. I feel bad for Jude Law. He would have got to kiss Johnny Depp, and now he has this other guy. I love it, Rick. That's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, you've got a point. Or is he? Is he going to kiss someone else? Katie says it's real. Yeah, that's what the rumours are. But are they real rumours or not? I didn't actually know I didn't before this know who Mads Mikkelsen was. But I do recognise his face. But I'm terrible with names, so I think I get that from my mum. Okay, come on, Frank, one last time.
I'm afraid it's a stinking fake.
Yeah, it's actually a stinking fake, I'm afraid. And just in there in the nick of time there, Rick. Well done. Yeah, so this is actually a false rumour. It has been doing the rounds. A lot of people have been saying that, yes, it's true, but it isn't. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. So, no, he's not actually going to be doing that at all. So, there you go. Yeah. That's, what's this? Oh, I'm doing that again, am I? Whoosh. Is this one real? No, it's not. Utter nonsense. There's a whole load of UFO stuff around I know out at the moment, which does kind of make me wonder what on earth is going on. It's quite interesting though. There was one. Oh, I forgot to load it up. I'll see if I can find it. Hold on. Hold the phone, please, caller. Oh no, I'm not sure I can find it. That's really annoying. No, okay. I'm going to cancel that one, and we're going to be doing that on a different live stream at some point. So yeah, that's it for Real or Fake for today.
Real or fake?
All right, what was that? Okay. Shall we say hello to Frank again?
Hello.
Hello, Frank. How are you doing?
Okay.
Good. Right.
I've been doing a lot of thinking lately.
I don't really I don't really know whether or not any of that actually worked. So what did you say?
I've been doing a lot of thinking lately.
Oh, really? What have you been thinking about?
I want to present the show.
No, I'm afraid you can't.
Why?
Well, maybe you can do it later.
Like right now?
No, not right now. Maybe later.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this, aren't I, at some point?
You messed up again.
Yeah, alright, whatever. So, yes. That was my favourite Harry Potter moment anyway, with the whole time travel. What was your favourite Harry Potter moment? Please let me know down in the comments. There are apparently 9 viewers at the moment, but none of you is really saying anything in the chat. So please do put your comments down in the chat and let's get talking. Let's do this. Yeah, there was a Dobby one. There was a Dobby Mask. I wasn't sure whether I saw that earlier. So, yeah, thanks for that. I feel bad for Jude Law. He would have got to kiss Johnny Depp. I think that's brilliant. That's really funny.
Ho, ho.
Oh, slow reactions there, Frank.
Yes.
You like the time travel one too, Janet Gent? Yeah, when I first saw the sort of time travel twist, I was just like, yeah, I don't really understand what I was thinking when I was reading book 3, because book 1 and 2 I was definitely in the zone, but book 3 I had to read it several times to even remember that there was a time travel twist. That's really bad, isn't it? I don't quite understand where I was at with that. But now I totally get it. I think I probably just wanted to get onto book 4 because it was so thick. Because book 3's a bit bigger than book 1 and 2, but then book 4's like, brrr. So yeah, I think I just wanted to get through it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't really do the job properly. Whatever. Okay. Come on, guys. I can't see where you are. I can't see what you're doing. No one's talking to me. Has anyone got any Harry Potter apps for your watch? Like watch faces or something? Because I've got this one, which I thought was quite cool. If you press it with 2 fingers, and it's a Mickey Mouse. So you can do this. Come on, Mickey. Oh, come on, talk to me. He's not doing it now. This is really annoying. Why not? Come on, Mickey. Okay, I'm weirded out now. He normally does. Come on, talk. Alright, he's showing me up. Everything's going wrong now. I don't know. What's your opinion on the new Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy? I've not played it. I don't know, is it out yet? I heard that it's out next year. Is it actually out now? Because if so, I definitely want to grab that. Anyone a fan of The Cursed Child? No, Rick, I don't think anyone's a fan of The Cursed Child. I've not actually been there and seen it, and obviously now we can't, what with the lockdowns. I'm not going to say the word because I'll get demonetised and stuff. 9 people now, yay! It would be nice if people would chat a little bit more, though. That would be cool. I love the night bus. You know what, Kaylee? Absolutely. I'm totally with you on that. I love the night bus. Yeah, night bus was cool. Wish they shown more. Yeah, because they had it. Didn't they have it when they went to the hospital? Now, this is the other thing about the books and the films and stuff, because they took out St Mungo's Hospital, and I totally get why, because it would have probably made the films a little bit slow. But yeah, I think they all went to St Mungo's on the night bus and then swore that they would never ever go by night bus again, because they had all these. I think there were armchairs in that part, because they had all the beds in it and that sort of thing. But when they went, it was during the day, and then they had armchairs and sofas and stuff, I think. And they were all sliding about, and everyone was being sick, and yeah, horrible. Night bus was cool. Wish they'd shown more. Yeah, about the trailer. So the Hogwarts Legacy trailer. Should we have a look at it? Let's see. What do you think, Frank?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm guessing it's going to be on YouTube. Harry Potter. No, it's going to be Hogwarts, isn't it? What am I talking about? Hogwarts Legacy. Okay. I think it's this one. Right. Whoops. I'm just going to load it up. Okay. There we go. I think, Frank, you're going to have to go.
Why?
Well, because you're kind of bulky and in the way.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Goodbye.
Right, let's load that up. Let's probably shrink me as well, actually. Because I'm a bit too big. Whoa. There we go. Oh. Let's maybe that. There we go. And down a bit. Right. Let's watch this. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I'll turn off that a little bit. In fact, I'll put my headphones in because then otherwise it'll be too echoey. Oh, my headphone lead is wrapped around my chair, so sorry about that. 1 second, guys. How terribly unprofessional of me. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Right, let's do this. Warning, may contain inappropriate stuff for children. Ooh. Atmospheric sounds. Nice. Like it.
Magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history.
Yeah, the other thing is, I'm just going to stop there because the flying coach reminds me of the Crimes of Grindelwald opening scene, which is like the best one in pretty much all of the movies, including the Harry Potter ones. Just going to say that because that scene was fantastic. A little bit confusing, admittedly, but it's blooming good.
Common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts.
I like the kind of croaky voice that...
I've been practicing my Voldemort, by the way. Wormtail!
Yeah.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived. Come to give me a lozenge.
Or something. Okay, let's watch it. That's cool, man.
Now it is time to add your own story to these hallowed halls. And quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world.
That's quite a nice little landing. I was expecting it to go... but I can see why, because they don't really have very good suspension. I suppose you don't need it if it's flying, but you know, when it lands, yeah. That's cool. Fun fact, these candles actually were all put in, obviously this is a game, so it's all going to be put in CGI anyway, but in the films, initially they had real candles hung from wires, but they got so hot, because obviously there was like thousands of them, they all got so hot that they started dropping onto the tables and the kids were screaming and it was all chaos. So eventually in the second film they decided to do it all by CGI. So there you go, fun fact. I read that in the tour document.
Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story. Witches and wizards who came before. Here you will meet lifelong...
Oh, see, that's cool, because you don't see that in any of the films, but the fact that they've actually built this stuff, that's cool.
...friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors.
Now, I'm guessing this isn't gameplay footage, but that's really neat as well. I really do like that.
And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls.
Oh, see, yeah. There's such a... This is really tantalising, actually. I wouldn't mind playing this using virtual reality, and I might actually do this on my channel as well. What are you guys saying about all this? You are talking? Yeah, good. Okay, you carry on talking. I will deal with your comments in a moment.
A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine.
Yeah!
An ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and
What do we use a black
mysterious
one?
talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power.
Oh, that's cool.
Your potential.
What is that? You know, that kind of looked a bit like an ood from Doctor Who. What was... It's got like these little things from its nose. That kind of looks like an ood. But I do like that. And obviously you got to stroke it a bit like a hippogriff. That's cool.
Potential
Oh,
is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now
this is really
will
good.
define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Yeah, and then they've got this lone figure at the end with this sort of lit wand. That's really cool. That is really cool. I'm looking forward to that, actually. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, shush. So, no, that's really good. Okay. I'm on for that. Hashtag Christmas present. Anyone interested? Yeah, that looks really good, actually. Good call on that. Well done. Nicely done. What do I think about that? What is there not to think about? That's just brilliant. Right, I'm going to go over to chat and have a look at what you guys are saying about this. The left Grimmauld Place. They left Grimmauld Place to go back to Hogwarts on the night bus, but it was after St Mungo. So yeah, okay. So they went back to Hogwarts on the night bus. I did not know that. That's cool. I might have to reread that bit. Reading Order of the Phoenix at the moment. Okay, cool. I use audiobooks. Yeah, to be honest, Rick, so do I. But I do have all of the books in physical form. And if I get more time, and I never have time, to be honest, but if I get more time, I really would like to read them again. Maybe over Christmas I'll do that. Take a bit of time and actually sit down and be quiet and read. Love the night bus. Chivalrous Tube is back again. I don't know what he was doing. Probably eating pizza, because that's all he does. Wish they had a mobile one at Christmas doing the rounds like a Coca-Cola truck. That would be cool. And the Coca-Cola truck in this country, in the UK, really isn't as good as in America, because they've got like this full 18-wheeler Coca-Cola truck going around America. And in this country it's more sort of like a, I don't know, Reliant Robin with a couple of cans in the back. It's not the same. They do the best, but I think the roads in the UK just aren't built for 18-wheeler trucks. I'm back, by the way. Yeah, we noticed. Cool, hello. I don't know where you went, but... Hey, Devika Sharma. Hello. Turn BHI Harry Potter... I don't know what that is. Yeah, Azpak, you're going to need to start speaking English, otherwise I'm going to have to block you, I'm afraid. Because didn't you do that last time? I thought you didn't like games and you were scared of VR. I'm not scared of VR. I just get very motion sick. And especially with the condition that I've had recently with my inner ear, that really wasn't very fun. For those of you who don't know, I had an inner ear infection and it just made me feel really sick and dizzy and stuff, and it's affected my hair. No, it hasn't. This is just my fluffy barnet. I did wash my hair and it's kind of gone all fluffy, so I need to kind of tame it a bit. Maybe I should put this mask back on. What do you reckon? I'll do that. Oh dear. There we go. That's so much better. It's not better at all. It's rubbish. And it's pulling my hair out. Ouch. That really hurt. Hello, Lana. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. Lana? Okay. Yeah, so I'm not scared of VR. It's just it makes me puke. But I would still like to do it for that. Hogwarts Legacy. That looks awesome, doesn't it? It just looks so cool. I heard that this game will be an open world like Grand Theft Auto 5. I heard that too. A bit like Second Life, actually. Which I did when I was at uni. I made stuff. In fact, I don't know whether have I spoken about Second Life on this channel before. There was also a website at the time called getafirstlife.com because people were spending so much time on Second Life they didn't have a first life, and the slogan of getafirstlife.com was procreate with your own genitals, which I thought was quite good. But yeah, Second Life was basically like an open world kind of thing. Now, from the non-gameplay footage that I can see on that advert, it looks a lot more high def. But then again, when I was on Second Life, I think it was 2006, 2007 maybe. So yeah, I think it was probably 2006, and things have moved on. I mean, that was 14 years ago. So yeah, that mask is horrid. I know. Oh dear. I'm just going to hold it up. Hello everyone, I'm the stuff of your nightmares. It's dreadful, isn't it? It's absolutely horrible. Right. I'm afraid, as Pack, I'm going to mute you because you're starting to annoy me. There we go. I can't wait to play it, hoping you can make the character to look like yourself as well. That would be cool, yeah, like an emoji sort of thing, but a bit more realistic. That would be good. That's gross, said Faith Evans. What, the mask? Yes, it's rubbish. Are you a huge fan of Harry Potter? Yes, actually. Yes, I think we all are, actually. I think I might have to, actually, Davika, because he was in last week and I told him not to post things in a different language because it starts to annoy me. Mainly because no one else can understand it and it's kind of ruining the vibe. So, you know, I think he's the first person that I've actually had to do that to. Which is a good thing because we've been online for, 18 months now? And he's the first one that's kind of been a prat. So, there we are. Kind of like The Sims. I didn't know that The Sims could do that, so that's cool. To be honest, I'm not really much of a gamer, and I think Chivalrous Tube has kind of exposed me as not really much of a gamer already. But yeah, I'm not much of a gamer, so I don't really know these sorts of things. But I do know that Grand Theft Auto 5 is... well, first of all, I know that GTA 5 is Grand Theft Auto, so I guess I'm not totally clueless. Yeah. Oh, that didn't have any sound, did it? That was rubbish. So, maybe I should... Yeah, that's a bit better. But yeah, so I'm not really very much of a gamer. I don't spend a huge amount of time gaming, mainly because I'm a bit of an addict when it comes to that sort of thing. So like the ball breaker, ball buster kind of games, I download them on my phone and then I just start playing and I just can't stop. So what was it that I downloaded recently? I think it was like a puzzle game, and I just went kind of nuts. I was like, oh, all right, I'll just do it for 5 minutes, and then like 3 hours went by, and I thought I need to delete this. And it was a really good game, but I just thought, no, I can't do that. Oh, that's what it was. It was like this. You got to draw shapes around things to stop this little guy from dying, and there are all these people trying to shoot him and stuff, and you got to draw like an iron cage around him. Yeah, I mean, it was quite good, but nah. Does anyone play the real Quidditch game? They do, whether here, I don't know, where they run around the pitch with broomsticks. I don't do any sports. Oh, bless you, Rick. I have seen it before. I've also seen people playing Quidditch jumping out of an aeroplane. I don't know whether my brother-in-law did that, actually. Laura would know. I don't know whether she's still here or she's cooking dinner right now, but Laura's sister and her sister's husband used to jump out of aeroplanes. I don't think they really do it very much anymore because they've got 2 kids and they're not really set up for that anymore. But they used to jump out of aeroplanes a lot, and I have a funny feeling that Max actually did play Quidditch with a broomstick, but fairly short broomsticks, and I think it had a harness on it so it didn't sort of fall and potentially injure anyone, because if it fell from a great height, point down, and hit you on the head, it would be like a bullet. So, yeah, wouldn't be very nice. Chivalrous Tube had a broom. Oh, cool. So did you run around with it between your legs? That sounds a lot more dodgy than it should be. I'm like that with TikTok. 5 minutes of watching 30-second videos and 2 hours later I'm still watching. Whoops. Yeah, exactly. So there's a documentary on Netflix, I think, at the moment, and it talks about social media, and the whole purpose of social media is to keep you on social media. And TikTok is perfect for that, because if you don't like it, you scroll. And I found myself doing this with Facebook videos fairly recently. If I don't like it, I'll just scroll up and then find something that I do want to watch and then watch it and then scroll up and then just stay on there. And YouTube hasn't kind of got to that point yet, I don't think. It broke. Oh, yeah, sorry. Chivalrous Tube's broomstick did break, actually. I do feel a bit sorry for you, actually, there. So, yeah. Oh, well. Can you tell me who is hotter, in your opinion, Draco Malfoy or Tom Riddle? It's difficult, because Tom Riddle definitely went through stages, and as a heterosexual guy, it's kind of difficult to pinpoint who's hotter anyway. A lot of people do like Draco. I don't know whether that's like the bad boy thing or whether it's the sort of boy band blonde hair kind of thing. But yeah, I think Tom Riddle has got big puffy lips. Some girls go for that. Some guys go for that. Personally, I think, yeah, I don't know. Tom Felton or Tom Riddle? What do you reckon? Always Draco. Everyone's like, yeah, Draco. And they also put Draco and Harry in a relationship sometimes. I'm thinking, nah, I don't buy that, I'm afraid. I don't get it. Now, for me, Draco is a git, but Tom Felton is yum. Oh, dear.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Okay. Is yum. So if you ate him, you do a little Tom Felton poo. Have I shown you this before? 'Tis a Season to Be Grumpy? I don't know. I probably have, actually. I think it was on the last week's show. I have watched it since. I have. But yeah, it's got a little grumpy t-shirt. I think I'm probably going to try to get a Christmassy jumper for the next one. Because is it going to be December by then? No, it's not quite, is it? No, we're not into the December one until 2 weeks' time. Oh, man. So 2 weeks until December. Or 2 weeks until a December Real World Magic video. But hey, we do have some exciting news, because Chivalrous Tube has... Oh, hello. Chivalrous Tube has, excitingly, given me a new backdrop for the dungeon. It's not a dungeon, actually. It's a secret. That's what that is. So yeah, if you want to help me out, then you can always... where is it? There we go. You can always be a patron. You don't have to, help me out with images and stuff for the background, but you have that opportunity, which I think is pretty cool. Chivalrous Tube is the only one who's taken up that opportunity, but there we are. We do have others, which is nice. Tom's supposed to be a really great guy as well. Yeah, I have heard that. No, Chivalrous Tube, I'm not going to say what that surprise is, but I think it's worth waiting for. So I'm quite excited about it. Yeah, Tom's supposed to be a really sweet guy. I have heard that. What I find quite funny, and this is going to sound a bit body shaming and a bit mean, he looks older now than he did when he's supposed to be 19 years older. So when he finished filming for the what was it? Film 8, the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. He then did a 19 years later after being 17. So he was like 36. Is that right? Yeah, 36 by that point. Now, admittedly, he's not quite 36 yet. I don't think. Is he? Maybe he is. But either way, he looks a hell of a lot older than his aged up 17-year-old character, even though he was 19 at the time. Does that make sense? So, yeah, he's looking an awful lot older than he did when he was supposed to be roughly the age now that he is. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. But I guess it's kind of the receding hairline and glasses and big beard. And yeah, they all seem to be growing beards. I reckon if Emma Watson could grow a beard just to hide her identity, she probably would. Although Dudley Dursley, the guy who plays Dudley, I thought what was really funny about that was that, you know, I think it might be even his like third or fourth scene. It's really not very far into Harry Potter and the Philosopher's or Sorcerer's Stone. He says, I'm not Harry. Wrong. His name's Harry Melling. His name quite literally is Harry. And the person who isn't Harry says, I am. Which I think is actually quite ironic. So the person who isn't Harry says that he is Harry, and the person who is Harry says that he isn't Harry. Oh dear, very funny. I love this video because it's about Harry Potter. Yay! Hold on, I've got one of those. Yay! It's very magical. I don't think I've done that twinkling sound effect for a very long time, actually. Let's do that again. I'm going to unplug that so that I can actually hear it. Yeah. We've also got one of these. Yeah, which is irrelevant, but funny. Yes. What haven't I used recently? Yeah, it's because I don't need to, because this is awesome. No, you're supposed to do that. Yeah, thank you very much. So, pardon me. Yeah, so if you do like Harry Potter and all of this sort of stuff, then please do click the like button. That's me. It's me in a dress. Yeah, if you do like this channel, please do click the like button, subscribe, ding that bell button to be notified of future uploads. And I think I'm going to be back next week. I will just... Before we do that, just hop on over to the chat and just see if anyone's saying anything else. I'm just parked somewhere in the dark because I can't miss the stream. Oh, so that's why you were not here, because you probably just disappeared and went somewhere. I'm looking at myself on the replay. I'm lagging like crazy, and I've just seen myself go, oh! which is very funny. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh! I'm going to have to do that more often. That's hilarious. I'll explain in DM. Well, I hope everything's all right there, Chivalrous Tube. So, yeah. But thanks ever so much to everybody who's watched. If you did like this stream, please do click the like button. Justify me being in a dress. So I'm going to do that again because I just... click that like button, subscribe, ding that bell button to be notified. Head on over to patreon.com/realworldmagic to become one of my awesome patrons like this. You can also check out all of my merch like this, and like this, and like this. Oh, no. Where is it? There you go. Like that. Over on my social media. And I will see you again in next week's video. But until then, as always, please do stay magical.